The average person is said to spend 15 minutes in the bathroom. Why not take advantage of that time and learn something new? Presenting the 15-minute podcast on weird facts, crazy details, and funny particulars that you'll be able to enjoy while you're taking a on your free time. Welcome to This Shit with Sam Butler. Welcome to another episode of the Shit Podcast. Thank you all for joining us. I have a very special guest, a good friend of ours. He's been on a couple of times. This is his second time doing the shit, doing it in English. Welcome back, dude.
Thank you, Sam.
This is my friend Mario Lopez Capistran, El Borre. Hey, welcome, bro.
Thank you.
Hey, congratulations.
You're my neighbor. Yeah. Now in English, no?
Yeah, no, that's good, man. Congratulations on your new baby.
Thank you.
So,
he's very cute.
It's very cute. I saw the pictures.
And small.
And he's small. Yeah, he won't be small for very long.
And he cry all fucking night.
Yeah. Yeah, don't shake him. No. Yeah, don't do that. You know,
I just scream him.
You just scream at him.
Don't cry, fucking cockroach. Like his that is his new nickname, fucking cockroach, but in cute boys. Oh, my little fucking cockroach. And he's like.
Yeah. You fucking cockroach.
Yeah.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, it's because Al Pacino. I saw Serpico.
Yeah.
And he talked like the Scarface. The same fucking voice.
The same voice.
Yeah.
You're wearing the Serpico look too, with the hair and the beard. So
I like to connect with people.
You like to connect. He's not. What do they call those actors that are like? They're called method actors, right? Mm-hmm. You're a method TV watcher.
Yes, I am.
I'm a method TV watcher. Yeah, I like to get into character when I'm watching my TV programs. Mm-hmm. Well, we have a very interesting, simple podcast today. It's some fun facts. I don't know about fun facts. People go, "That's a fun fact." I don't know if it's fun or not, but we're going to learn about something that maybe you know a little bit about. I don't know if you do or not, but let's talk about it. The Great Wall of China.
Okay.
You familiar with that?
Yeah, I know what it is, but I never go to.
You never go?
No.
Yeah, I'd like to go. That's one of the places I would like to go. I don't think I'm going anytime soon. I don't think anybody's gonna. I
don't like to walk so much. So
yeah, no, that's
I don't want to go.
No, but I don't know that anybody's. It said it had 15 million visitors a year.
Oh, come on.
Except for 2020, I don't think we had 15. I don't think anybody was.
COVID.
Yeah. So, but the Great Wall of China. What in Spanish they call it? ¿Cómo le dicen?
La Gran Muralla, Muralla China, la Muralla China.
¿La Muralla China o le dicen la Gran Muralla?
La Muralla China. La Gran Muralla, la Muralla China. Mao Zedong.
Oh, let's keep doing the podcast in Chinese now. Yeah. But we're going to talk about a lot of interesting facts. They say that the wall was built in 221 BC.
Okay.
Right?
Before Christ. 221. And that, you know what started the wall?
Huh? A rumor.
A rumor?
A rumor. Yeah.
Like my comedy career?
Yeah, I think after 2020, we all have a rumor to have been comedians. Yeah, like what are we doing? You know, it's like we're all podcasters now. You know, but
oh, come on.
Hey, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. But Qin Shi Huang. Yeah, he was
$1. Oh man,
this is not racist at all.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of racist, just a little bit, but in a bad way.
Not in a bad way. No. We're having fun. Hope you guys can see it that way. But
they gave us COVID. They can take a joke.
They can take a joke. Yeah, we. Now, are you sure they gave it to us?
And here in El Paso, the Chinese people and Mexican people live together in the downtown. It's like $1 ese. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I have a friend, Luke Torres. Shout out to my friend Luke Torres. He has a whole bit about how everybody speaks Spanish. Asian people speak Spanish. Asian, ¿qué calzones tengo calzones? Ven los calzones. ¿Qué calzones? You know?
A los espagueti. This is here in Mexico.
Yeah, but yeah, Spanish. It's going But it was started by a rumor. Qin Shi Huang was I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, but he was the emperor at the time of the Qin dynasty.
Okay.
Right? And he wanted to be immortal.
Okay.
He wanted to live forever.
Yeah.
So he had a medicine man, kind of spiritual leader named Lu Sheng, and he would send him out in the world to find immortality for him.
And he found it.
No, he'd come back and he'd be like, I haven't found it.
No, he found it. Building the wall. The wall?
Yeah, well, part of it. And so then he always came back empty-handed. Finally, Lu Sheng figured out that he was never going to find immortality. So he told them, I heard a rumor that the northern tribes are going to come in and take over your empire. And you're not going to be able to live forever because I heard this rumor. And then he got panicked and he started building the wall.
Culo.
Did the northern tribes pay for it?
Yeah. I mean, this is like, you can't really like, I mean, I was thinking about that the whole time I was researching it. I was like, I wonder if he made the northern tribes. Yeah, I mean. So, this is a misconception though. This is like folklore. The actual wall started being built in the 7th century during the Chu state. And it was finished in 1878 by the Qing dynasty. So that would have been, 900 years after they said it started, But still, 7th century is pretty early, the year 600, They started building the wall.
It sounds familiar to me, like Trump's wall.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what we did. If the tribes are going to pay for it, So they say that it's been proven that it started in the 7th century during the Chu state. And it took 1,800 years to build.
Okay.
1,800 years. But it's not just one wall. It's a collection of walls.
Okay.
Over 15 different provinces.
Okay.
So it's a lot like our border wall. Like you got a section wall, then it just ends. And it's like they don't have to climb over it. They can just walk around it.
In Tijuana, they can do that.
Yeah, they just. I mean, even here, Santa Teresa, the wall stops and then they just walk around the wall and come back over this way. So, and even like in the ocean, have you seen that where the U.S.-Mexico border is, and then the wall goes into the ocean, and then you're like, if you can swim, okay, I guess you can make it. Just swim around the wall. Well, that's what happened. 15 different districts. Let's see, it. Stretches 13,171 miles. 13,171 millas.
13,000.
Yeah, 21,196 kilometers.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I mean, how long is it? How long is it from the? I know that.
How long is it?
We're having too much fun here, guys. From the northern border of the United States, how far down would that go? I know that the U.S. is probably about 3,000 miles across widthways. So I don't know, long ways. It probably, 13,000 miles. Halfway around the equator is what they said that is like going halfway around the equator. And 1,200 of the total miles have disappeared. So it would be closer to 15,000 miles.
Okay.
Right. So they in the 1960s and 70s, they decided to take bricks from the wall and recycle them and make houses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Three little piggies?
Yeah, there was a new government, and they're like, hey, we don't need that wall. What do we need that wall for? Mm-hmm. And they started taking the wall down and building houses with it. And highways through it. You see, the thing is that China didn't think anything of the wall. We think of the wall more than they do. Mm-hmm. Like the outside countries, we were like, oh, wow, that's a nice wall. Chinese were like, it's just an old wall. Let's take it down.
Okay.
And so they built highways.
They are smart.
They're smart. They cut sections out to build highways, to build infrastructure, to bring utilities. They started building houses.
It's a good souvenir.
Oh, people,
piece of brick.
People were stealing bricks and selling them for souvenirs.
Yeah, it's a good souvenir.
It's a good souvenir. Could you imagine living in a house that was like this was part of the Great Wall, right? And they used to use prisoners as free labor.
In Mexico, they say, mi patrón fue de vacaciones y no me trajo este pinche ladrillo de la gran muralla.
Yeah.
No sé si usan esas playeras allá.
Yeah. My boss went on vacation. All he brought me back was this stupid brick. You know, but from the 1970s, they made houses out of it. Now, there's a rumor that says that you can see the Great Wall from outer space. Have you heard that before?
Yeah.
That's not true.
No.
I always believed that it was true. I always thought that you could see the Great Wall from outer space. It was something that they said it's so large you can see from outer space. Well, it turns out you can't. You can't make it out from outer space. And
maybe from this stratosphere.
Yeah, one of the articles said that in a low orbit you could kind of make it out.
Okay.
Right.
They say the lights from the passage in Juarez.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can see it, but it's pretty ridiculous.
Maybe I believe that more than the wall. Okay. Because the wall's like earth tones, and I would imagine that it would just blend into the soil. You know what I'm saying? It'd blend in, or there's trees and vegetation and stuff like that. So I don't know, but I always believe that you could see it from outer space.
Okay.
But it says here that that's not true. So I think that's kind of a letdown, you know. Although they say you can see Dubai and stuff from outer space.
Yeah.
It's like the Earth has a tattoo of a palm tree on its ass. You know.
Dubai is a tramp stamp of Earth. I looked into it. The perimeter of the United States is about 12,000 miles.
So that wall would go all the way around?
All the way around the U.S.
Wow.
Oh, my fucking Jesus.
Not just
baby
the border,
Christ.
like all the way around the shores and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
13,000 miles. They said over 1 million people worked on the wall.
Oh.
400,000 died working on the wall. Now, this is kind of a weird fact, but they would bury the people within the wall. That's not uncommon in construction. People that would fall into the Hoover Dam, they just put a plaque on the Hoover Dam and say, this guy died here. You know, that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
But what was abnormal was that the family members of people that died and were buried in the wall were afraid that their soul would be trapped inside the wall. So they solved the problem. It was a very simple remedy to this. They would take a rooster and they would tie a string to the rooster and they'd walk him like a dog over the top of the wall so that the soul would then be, I don't know why it would be attracted to a rooster, but it would be attracted to this loose.
Because
this
souls like cocks.
I think you saw the wrong Pixar movie.
Yeah. Maybe they're thinking, hey, I get to have some chicken, you know, some chicken and fried rice, you know, and so it's like that old joke. Hey, a guy comes home drunk. He goes, hey, honey, I want a 69. She's yeah, I'm not making you chicken and fried rice at this hour. You know. But anyways, they take a rooster over the top of the wall, and the souls are supposed to be lured by the rooster and out of the wall. So that's a weird fact. And so the wall didn't keep it wasn't very good at keeping invaders out. Trump, you should have studied this. You know, it was 20 to 23 feet high in the low spots and up to 46 feet high in the high spots.
Ay, güey, está alta. So it's very high.
It's very high. I worked on a building one time where we did walls for the building that were like 40 feet. It's pretty tall. It'd be hard to climb that. But it didn't, I mean, they had ladders back then. They just climb over the top of that.
How long is the Mexican-America wall?
How tall is it?
Yeah. How tall is it?
I'm going to say they're about 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm guessing. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to get someone on YouTube go, they're exactly, no, but I'm guessing it's about 25 to 30 feet.
Okay.
So that's about the height of the low spot. And then it's, but
it's small compared to the Great Wall.
But you can put a ladder up there, una escalera. You can do. I've seen videos where they do a rope ladder over the top. It's not that much. I mean, you'd have to be pretty tall to to defeat somebody that way. But I don't know. Maybe it's taller. Maybe it's 40 feet. I don't know.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem like it's that tall. 23 feet. Like I said, they would make prisoners work there. 50 million visitors a year. And the wall that we see today is mostly part of the Ming Dynasty. Okay, which is the nicer part. Is kind of the newer part. It's only 2,500 years old. But what they would do is they would put temples along the way, and they would put barracks for soldiers to be.
Okay.
And they would put guard towers close enough so that they could warn each other of what was happening. So that's where you see the Great Wall, and it has those buildings up there. I watched a documentary on how they built it, and it was pretty crazy because they would literally have to pound the dirt in, and they'd pound it and then put bricks, and then by hand with sticks.
No cement yet.
They had cement.
They have it.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, this is the shit part of it. They have a secret ingredient in their cement.
Soy.
No. No. It would make sense.
Rice.
Rice.
Yeah.
Sticky rice.
Okay.
That white sticky rice, whatever it is that makes sticky rice sticky, that was helping that cement bind.
That's cool.
Right.
Man.
So if you know anything about concrete and cement,
you can feed and trap souls.
And trap souls
at the same time.
At the same time, and in concrete, they have a lot of products that you add glue to the concrete. So this was like adding glue to the mix with the sticky rice. And that's it for this episode of the Shit Podcast, The Great Wall of China. Hopefully, the vaccine and all this different stuff goes away, and we can go visit, because that's one of the wonders of the world. One of the things I forgot to say, it wasn't until 2006 that it was actually protected as part of cultural treasure.
Look,
2006. That was not that long ago. So up to 2006, and I just imagine people were just like, it's like Juarez is going to be like on the mountain where it says La Biblia la verdad. It's like that's going to be like, that's a treasure.
Yeah, it's a beautiful treasure.
Yeah. The X, but that's it.
It's from a cult.
It's from a cult. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did another one next to it.
Yeah.
And then they made them take it down.
Yes, Tank of God.
Yeah, but they were like, but you got to keep the old one.
And we want to copy to the Paso with the start, but we put him we put Homero Simpson. Homer Simpson.
Did you really?
Yeah. People say it's a Benito Juarez. It looks like Homer Simpson.
It looks like Homer Simpson. Yeah. Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for being here. How can people find you on social media?
They can find me like Mario Lopez Capi.
Mario Lopez Capi. I'll be tagging him on all the stuff. And of course, my social media. First of all, the podcast is Está Cagado Podcast on all the podcast platforms. My social media is Tu Amigo Sam. And thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully, we catch you guys again on the next one. That's it for this episode. Y'all have a good day. We'll talk to you later.